Regrettably, in recent times, the party has taken on a path that is at variance with my personal beliefs. Despite my attempts to offer counsel, the party is sadly no longer able to carry out internal reforms, enforce its own rules, or offer credible opposition to the ruling All Progressive Congress. That was the exact words of Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioha as he resigns from the PDP. And with that, we welcome you to Universal Heritage Television Niger. My name is Afam Echi, your anchor. Today, we are going to present to you another edition of our breakfast show, Daybreak Niger. And in this edition, we are going to rub minds on the political crisis rocking the People's Democratic Party in Imo State. I have two gentlemen as discussants. Prince Ebube Mba is a public affairs analyst and a member of the PDP. Ebube, you are welcome to our program.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Next to him is Ikenna Onoha, a public affairs analyst as well as a PDP chieftain. Ikenna, you are welcome to our program.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Please remember to like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube platform. My name again is Afam Echi. Gentlemen, now there is a situation we are experiencing in Imo State which are all very familiar. Let me start with you, Ikenna. I don't know, how did it come to you, the news of the resignation of His Excellency, Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioha?
Yeah.
Was it a surprise or you were expecting it?
Yeah, thank you, Afam Echi, my very good friend. I want to correct an impression.
Okay.
You said there is a political crisis in PDP currently.
Yes.
There is no political crisis in PDP. Those who have resigned from PDP did that in compliance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Okay.
Maybe you are not aware that the Constitution of Nigeria made it a voluntary decision of any person to resign from any party or any association he or she does not consider good again for him or for her, and as well belong to any organization, any association that he or she deems fit. So, in line with the provision of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, these people who resigned from PDP did that to their own comfort.
Okay. Now, let me ask you again. A situation, you don't consider it a serious issue in a situation where a party chieftain resigned and hordes of his followers joined him alongside?
There is no axe to grind. Let me tell you, in the past...
from statistics...
Excuse me, please. Okay. In the past, so many big wigs of political parties had resigned from that political parties and nothing happened. Okay. Let me give you an instance. Obasanjo was elected the president of Nigeria under the platform of People's Democratic Party. And after he had handed over to another person, and when he considers the party ineffective to his own likings, he resigned and he even tore the membership card of the party. But that action did not hinder PDP from winning his state, Ogun, winning other states in the south and southwest, even though he claimed to be the leader of the party as at that time. So it is an individual decision to withdraw from a political party. But what that person should not do is to assume the position of God.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, Ebube, let me come to you. Are you also looking at it? Do you also share the same opinion with Ikenna? Because information reaching me, I don't know how right, indicates that in Imo PDP, 25 out of 27 local government members have all tendered their resignation. It may be exaggerated, but Ikenna does not consider it an issue. So what is your take on that matter?
Thank you very much, Mr. Afam. I'm glad to be part of this program once again. The truth is that not just party people, not just party men, even apolitical people, even people in other political parties as well, know that what is happening in PDP today, particularly in Imo State, is a tsunami of sort. Yes, one may say that this is not the first time someone prominent is resigning from a political party. Of course, many people have done that in the past. But this is the first time a large number of verifiable people, you know, what happens in the past is that when people defect or when people resign from a political party, they will come on air or they will use the media to quote unimaginable number of people and say he defected or he decamped with 10,000 people, and then you cannot verify it. But in this case, you can verify as at today the number of people that have resigned their membership of the People's Democratic Party, particularly in Imo State. You can verify it local government by local government, word by word. So anybody that is saying that it amounts to nothing, I just see it as one trying to be, I don't know the best word right now, but it does not represent the truth.
Okay. Okay, now Ikenna, let me ask you, Ihedioha in his language, in his statement, indicated that the party no longer enforces its own rules and is no longer playing a credible opposition role to the All Progressive Congress, and that there are no more internal reforms. What are your thoughts? Do you agree with me?
All right, Mr. Afamechi, my very good friend. Let me tell you, Ihedioha tactically resigned from PDP before the 2023 governorship election.
Why do you say so?
Let me clarify that issue.
Okay.
A situation where an acclaimed leader of a political party could directly and conspicuously direct his followers or his supporters, as the case may be, to vote against the party that has given him privilege to go to House of Representatives for 3 consecutive times of 12 years.
Yeah.
And 2-time governorship candidate of the party, simply because he did not secure the ticket of the party in 2023. That is the only problem the party caused. That is the only sin of the party. And he decided, yes, let me tell you this.
Yeah, what is the evidence?
Let me tell you this.
Yeah, because
some of the people that they are claiming that resigned from PDP earlier resigned before 2023 election is one of the videos that surfaced before now pictured people like Bono Nachuku hobnobbing with APC members, pictured one Onyagocha hobnobbing with APC members, pictured some other PDP members who are claiming to have resigned from the party, not knowing that they tactically resigned from the party before the 2023 election. A situation where somebody who claims to be a member of a party encourages anti-party activities against his political party. What does that one mean? Doesn't that show you that the person has already resigned tactically? That's exactly what happened. So they are making it open for public to know, while secretly they had earlier resigned from the party. So I want to tell you that these people were not in the party before the 2023 election. So whatever they are doing today is just a jamboree, which has no effect on the sensibility or sanctity of the People's Democratic Party in Imo State. Thank you.
Okay. Now,
I want to.
You want to react?
Make some. Okay. I want us to go down the memory lane. In 2019, Right Honorable Ihedioha was the governorship candidate of PDP. And he contested the primaries with Senator Samuel Anyanwu. And he emerged the candidates. Immediately, Senator Samuel Anyanwu proceeded to courts. From high courts to appeal courts to up to Supreme Court. Even after Right Honorable Ihedioha was declared the winner of the general election and the governor-elect, the matter, distinguished Senator Samuel Anyanwu still pursued the matter up to the Supreme Court level. And then that's the rest of the matter is history. So now in 2023, when issues began to arise about the governorship contests coming up in Imo State, if you, just like you rightly read in the letter written by Right Honorable Ihedioha, he stated that the party, at some point, he tried to give counsel, but it was not taken. I recall that in 2023, early 2023, before people began to purchase forms for the governorship primaries, Right Honorable Ihedioha gave counsel to PDP that, considering the circumstance via which we lost power in the states in 2019 and 2020, that it will not be wise for the party to go into primaries, to go and tear our shirts in primary elections, and then we will lose the vigor, we will lose the strength to fight at the general election. He gave that counsel, but the party decided not to take it serious. At some point, he decided to make the ultimate sacrifice by withdrawing. He had already purchased form, he has already gone through the screening, but then he saw that this is an ultimate sacrifice that he had to make. He made that sacrifice and he withdrew his aspiration to run for the governorship primaries. And then, unfortunately, about a month later, he lost his mother. And then he entered the mourning period. And throughout that whole election period, after the burial of his mother, he went back quietly to Abuja and then decided to mourn his mother quietly up until the election was over and everything.
I want to comment.
Hold on,
I want
please.
to comment.
Don't
let me correct an impression. Sorry.
Please, I don't.
I wanted to correct an impression.
No, hold on.
Very serious impression.
I will give you opportunity. Make your point.
Yes, I'm making my point. Yeah. So, after the election, where the candidates, Senator Samuel Anyanwu, failed woefully, even in his own local government of Ihedioha, he could not win. He didn't win, not even a single LGA. Someone is coming on air telling Imolites and telling Nigerians why, giving reasons why it seems it is another person, another individual that made you to fail an election you went into, and you couldn't even, your people, your own people from your local government could not have that confidence in you to vote for you, and you are looking for who to blame. And he said that
you said you are going to moderate this event.
He said that
it's quite unfortunate that you are allowing this thing to be overflowed.
He made a very developed statement.
Let me correct. Let me correct an impression. Listen to me. Let me correct an impression. Excuse me. I'm going to. Whatever I say here, I'm giving you the figures and the facts.
Okay.
Let me correct an impression.
Yeah,
Excuse me, please. He mentioned something that during 2019 election that Ihedioha had defeated Samdadi in the governorship primary. That is fallacy.
So what happened?
It is quite obvious that Senator Samuel Anyanwu won that election.
Okay.
But if not that, the man used some people whom he hired from every part of this Nigeria to come and rig the election for him. That is why
I will not allow
you can correct
this. Is the
that is why he took the mandate of another person from the back door. Secondly, there is something he said.
Stop making false accusations on air.
That His Excellency Right Honorable Ihedioha cancelled the party and suggested that there shouldn't be primaries. Okay. That is a very big blunder. Let me explain that.
Okay.
Primary election is contained in the Constitution.
Okay.
So any leader who claimed and who counsels a political party and advised that primary constitutionally enshrined should not be held, that means that person is not a good leader. And that person is ignorant of the provisions of the party and the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So for him to have given such counsel
means that you are ignorant of the constitution you are trying to
he does not understand everything that the PDP he claimed to belong to, possesses.
You are ignorant of the constitution you are trying to quote.
I don't think we are handling this thing personally. We are dishing out our facts and figures. We are not here to insult each other. We are here to explain issues, and bring out the fact and figures and convince the masses.
Stop lying.
I am not known with lies. And the last thing I will do is to insult anybody or to say anything that is not provable.
You cannot prove the
things you said.
Now, you see, the 2019 election and 2023 election are gone. And the facts are there.
But the memories are still there.
Yeah, but you see, like you are saying, contesting that Ihedioha didn't win the 2019 election. It was.
If he won the 2019 election, why did the Supreme Court remove him? If he actually won the election.
Are they related?
Are you talking
about? No, you said that is not what we're supposed to. We are not. We are above that one. But we are discussing what you claim that is happening in PDP today. That's what we are discussing.
Are you talking about the primary election?
I wouldn't want this thing to be personal. You understand what I'm saying?
Taking this to the gutter.
I wouldn't want it to be personal.
He's taking this to the gutters, and I don't like it. I can't stand and watch him.
Let me just
I cannot wait and allow you.
Let me tell you.
You're allowing him to lie.
This direction will help you so much.
You have to stop.
This direction will help you so much. Let me help you. Let me help you out, sir. Let me help you out.
Okay.
I am a trained journalist, just like yourself.
It's okay.
I don't know of Bubemba.
No,
let me tell you.
What does that have
let me tell. That is why I say let me correct an impression that will help you.
What does it have to do
let
with
me
this
correct
problem?
an impression that will help you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. A situation where those who worked against the party before the election come out after the election to claim that they have resigned from the party. Is that not laughable? That is quite embarrassing.
Anti-party activity.
Anti-party.
That's what you call it.
Yes, and because of the fact that the party set up a disciplinary committee headed by the former Akwa Ibom State Governor Udom Emmanuel, His Excellency.
Okay.
And this man and his team were on the process of scooping out and trying to galvanize and bring out those people that played anti-party. And it seems these people got to know the hints of what was about to happen. They jumped ship.
That was the reason.
Why couldn't they wait and face the disciplinary committee?
Okay.
I want to address something.
This is too bad.
I want to address something.
Can we move away from this?
Hold on, I want to address something.
I want you to
allow him to address the issue, please.
He said that
he might be giving us some light.
He said that Mr. Pham, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He said that the people that are resigning from PDP are people that have left the party earlier on.
We are involved in anti-party
and
activity.
worked against the party.
Yes.
Now, let me ask you a simple question. If Senator Samuel Anyanwu, a former local government chairman of Ikedu, a former state house member, a former senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and the national secretary of PDP, if at his level, in a party where he serves as the national secretary, 9 ward chairman from his local government, Ikedu, does not have confidence in his candidacy, because according to him, that the people that are resigning today resigned earlier on and worked against
the party.
Now, if all the people that are resigning today worked against him, then there is something wrong. If they don't have that confidence in him, including in his own kitchen, his local government of Ikedu, are you aware today that 9 local government, 9 ward chairmen out of 12, 9 out of 12 in Ihedioha have resigned their membership of PDP today. So those are the people.
Don't allow him to mislead you.
Those are the
people
that
one anchoring this program.
That they have left the party.
Don't allow him to.
Now let me take you to the national PDP. You know, Iken, I'm asking you this question.
Go on.
Former River State Governor Wike is still a member of the PDP, but he's a minister in APC government, and he wields so much influence in the PDP. And many people are pointing fingers responsible for some of the crises rocking the PDP, the national level and in Imo State. You know, what Wike is doing, should it not be considered anti-party activity?
Let me clarify one issue. Okay. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
If you can recall, PDP had a presidential candidate in 2015. And immediately after that presidential election in 2015 or 2019, those who contested that election and some of their cronies tactically withdrew from PDP and traveled abroad. It only left Wike and some other party leaders that came together to galvanize PDP. Will you consider that as anti-party? So now, a situation where PDP, someone contested presidential primaries, and after contesting that election, a committee was set up, and so many the cream in PDP came together and picked him as a running mate to a presidential candidate. And from nowhere, the history of what we are getting today is history of everything. If you were in the person, will you be happy? But let me tell you, there has not been any proof as to expose the fact that Wike has played anti-party in PDP. Let me tell you, in developed nations, once after election, what remains is governance. The sitting government or whoever can approach you for your assistance, for the betterment and for the benefit of the populace, of the citizens. So if Wike is a minister of FCT, Nigeria, not minister of APC, minister in the Nigerian government, not minister of APC, or minister of APOGA, or minister of PDP, there has not been any official letter from Wike or his camp that he has resigned from the party. So until that is done, nobody can claim that Wike is not a leader of PDP. We are still waiting until the resignation letter comes from him.
Now, Ebube, there are opinions in some quarters that the PDP has been hijacked by some powerful people. What is your view about that?
Of course, it's no longer an opinion by some quarters. It is a reality.
What makes it a reality?
Okay, I'll tell you. My friend here just said that there is no proof that former Governor Wike did and has done anti-party. This is someone that in 2023 election came out openly and campaigned against the presidential candidate of the party after vowing during the primaries that whoever emerges at the primaries that he will support the person. He came out openly and campaigned against the presidential candidate. That is someone that we are hearing now has not done any anti-party activity. His G5 cartel, former Governor Tom, has come out openly to start campaigning for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu ahead of 2027 election. These are people that is.
But that is not Wike.
Yes, I'm saying his group of G5.
My point is that Wike, a cabinet member,
I want you
a
to
cabinet
point out
member.
to the anti-party activity.
That is what I am doing. That's exactly what I've told you. The one he did in 2023 election.
Okay.
How he campaigned against the presidential candidate of the party.
Yeah, that was,
and then right now he is a cabinet member of the APC-led government.
Okay.
And he is still at the helm of affairs
in PDP.
Yeah. So how do you think that someone that is working and benefiting from a system will turn around to fight against that system? Does it make any sense to anybody? The answer is no. So the party has been hijacked, and that is the truth.
So why is the party unable to discipline?
The party is unable to discipline him because those that are supposed to discipline him, he has bought them over.
Bought them over?
Yes. I can tell you that for free. The people that are supposed to discipline him, the National Working Committee that is supposed to take a stand and set a standard for the party, is now playing to the gallery when they see things that are going wrong in the party.
Okay,
they decide to do as if that they don't.
Let me comment now, please. You understand what I'm saying? Let me tell you something.
Yeah, on what he
this
just
said. We are in a democratic setting.
Okay.
And a situation where someone claims to be a leader of a party for over 20 years, the person try to impose leaders on the citizenry. Okay. A situation where somebody claims to be a Democrat. Okay. During the Congress of a party, you even went to the ward of the person you consider an opponent or a rival, and chose people on your own without considering the fact that this person is a leader in this area. Could that be called democracy? Secondly, this particular person has held sway as a demigod in PDP for years. Let me tell you, this resignation today has paved way for individuals who were shortchanged, who were blocked from joining PDP to come out in mass. In fact, 2 days ago or 3 days ago, 3 days ago, let me tell you.
He's not addressing the question he asked.
3 days ago, I got a hint that some group of leaders from
there was something you asked him, which is not. We are talking about national politics now. He has deviated from what you asked him. Can you direct him? He has deviated from what you asked him.
He's responding to a question I wanted to ask him.
Yes.
Because the question I wanted to ask him, which you have responded in part.
Thank God I have done that.
And did he respond to the one you asked him?
No. You moved away from.
Exactly.
Can you ask me the question? Let me address it.
The question is this. You have addressed it in part because even though you didn't mention the name, we can figure out what you are driving at. Now, you see, people believe that PDP, there are political commentators, if you nose around, you can see what people are saying. People believe that with the exit of Ihedioha and his hordes of supporters, that PDP is dead in Imo State. And they put fingers, they said that what precipitated this is the unhealthy rivalry between Ihedioha and Chief Samuel Anyanwu. Senator Samuel Anyanwu. And they point to the fact that over time, he has kind of exercised some influence, dusting off every manner of opposition coming from the Senator Anyanwu. Right from the party primaries, contesting elections, up to the Supreme Court, that Ihedioha seemed to hold some sway, just like you pointed out, dominance. And then, someday, in order to save face, choose to approach the National Secretariat or National Office and then launch what is called a killer punch by pulling the rocks from his feet, frustrating him out of the party. So that the real problem in Imo PDP is Ihedioha and Sam Dadi. And we have made reference to that the issue of dominance. Now, with what is happening now, what is the fate of PDP in Imo State?
All right, I think in any compound, in any family, there are bad eggs.
Okay.
And once those bad eggs are identified and purged off, you will see that development and success would be seen in that family.
So what are the bad eggs in the PDP?
I wouldn't want to divert from the question you asked me.
Okay.
I can address that one later.
Okay.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
PDP in Imo State is refreshed
Right now.
And these people that are coming in with genuine mindset to ensure that the party takes its place of glory in the state. If anybody had claimed to be the leader of PDP all this while, why has PDP not won election since 2007? Or 2007, right? Yeah.
PDP was installed up to
2011, sorry. Yeah. That is when His Excellency Rocha Sokorocha took over from Dr. Ihedioha'S. Okay. So from that 2011, 2014, the party gave ticket to His Excellency, the resigned PDP member, Right Honorable Ihedioha'S. He failed. In 2019, the party gave him the same ticket, even when another person won that ticket. He failed.
No, but he won the election.
Excuse me, if he never won the election, because if he won that election, Supreme Court wouldn't have removed him from office. So what it means is that he totally failed that election. So what am I saying? Please allow me to finish my what am I. Let me address what I'm addressing.
We have come to the end
so
of the
what
program,
I am saying now is, for the fact that in military, the only thing that can make any military, any battalion to lose war is when there are bad eggs who are working against the success of that battalion from inside. And now that they have been identified and fished away, now the hunter has been hunted, you will not see that the party will be stable and victory is inevitable.
It's okay. Now, your final point, because we have come to the end of the
program. My final points are that you said the bad eggs. Let me tell you some of the bad eggs.
No, I didn't ask you.
That's are my final thoughts. You said my final thoughts.
You know, I've not given you my final thoughts.
I will come to you.
In 2015, the PDP had candidates, governorship and senatorial and all the rest. We had governorship election in 2015. Out of the 104 wards in the Owerri zone, PDP won in 103, except one ward. And that ward is Imo ward, where we have bad eggs. Talking about anti-party. In 2019, after the Supreme Court unjustly, this is a judgment that people still talk about it today. After the Supreme Court unjustly removed a PDP elected governor, someone went on air and hailed the Supreme Court and said that he has confidence in the leadership of the APC. Talking about bad eggs in PDP. Well, it is not about talking and talking and talking. It is about action. If you say that all the people that resigned in PDP are bad eggs, a few minutes ago, the former House of Reps member, Ihedioha'S, resigned. These are people that they are calling bad eggs in PDP. The senatorial candidate, Chief Imauke, those are the bad eggs in PDP. All of them that resigned.
Okay.
Chief Chukodom, the likes of, including about 10 state working committee members, the woman leader, the publicity secretary, the legal advisor, the state chairman, all of them are the bad eggs in PDP, right?
It's okay.
We have seen the good eggs. And actions will speak louder than voice.
It's a matter of...
All right, I think he has made his point. A situation where big names are in the party, and the party was going to war. And instead of the big names to work for the success of their party, they decided to work against their party. You can define what bad eggs, is all about. And if somebody should belong to a political party and still work against the party, you now know what is bad eggs.
So you won your own election 2 weeks after the governorship candidate lost the election in your ward.
What I'm saying is I don't think to convince the people is not by making noise, it's not by shouting, it is by defining
saying the facts, saying the
empirically.
The truth.
And
nothing but the truth.
From the actions of those or of the person who talk, you can easily summarize the perspective is coming.
Psychologists are watching the both of us, and they know who is lying.
What I am saying is, PDP is stable.
Okay.
And the purported resignation is blessing in disguise. Is blessing in disguise.
Okay.
PDP
After
is
a failed
correct.
outing,
PDP
woeful
is stable now. PDP is
0/27
to reclaim its mandate because those who are working against the party from inside have been identified and fished out. Thank you. The hunter has been hunted.
0/27.
Thank you.
Okay, gentlemen, thank you for honoring our programs.
Thank you for being participating.
Thank you, Dr. Alpha.
Yeah, everybody. Thank you for coming to the program.
Thank you so much.
Viewers, this is the most we can take. Here we round it off. And the gentlemen, two PDP chieftains, the young men, they've been able to defend their ground. So,
is he still a PDP chieftain?
Has
he not resigned? I've not seen his resignation letter.
Yes, you are the one asking the question and you're still the one answering by yourself.
Don't know if he has resigned.
That is not why we are here.
All right, go on, Dr.
Yeah, that's very interesting. And we see two. Okay, you're no longer in PDP.
That is not. He asked the question. He asked the question and he's still answering the question.
But they are still prognosing and
both of you introduce yourself as PDP.
Remaining PDP.
So
you are the one doing the introduction. I didn't. You introduced me.
That it is not easy to leave PDP.
You introduced me.
So for him to have resigned, yet he is still answering a PDP chieftain shows that PDP.
Where did you are the one saying all these things.
It's okay. While
you are asking questions and answering at the same time.
While people are living in droves,
0/27
coming into the party. And I believe, I wish the PDP well and believe that it's going to work better and better and better. And I also wish those who have left the party good times wherever they will find themselves. On this note, we round up the program and say, please continue to watch Universal Heritage Television Nigeria. My name again is Afam 80. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.